Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Tanya's TLC Beauty. Hope everyone is having a great day or evening wherever you may be whenever you are watching this video. Just wanted to do kind of a demonstration first impression of a product that I had recently acquired, and it is the Urban Decay's the Velvetizer. I do already have my brows on and about 3/4 of my eyes done. Other than that, I don't have any of my face products on because I did want to try this Velvetizer on. I do have the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation, which they do recommend you to use. So what I want to do is try the Velvetizer in the foundation and also use it kind of as a setting powder. It says you can do either or, but I kind of want to try it as both because I'm just kind of that kind of curious girl just to see how it works. So I usually use about 2 pumps of my foundation just as an overall basis when I do use my Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. So I don't really have like a spatula, or not a spatula, but like a tray that I use foundation to put it on. I usually just put it on the back of my hand, or as some of you guys know, when I do use my Urban Decay foundation, I will just sometimes put little pumps on my face because I know where I want it to be applied. So I am taking the inside of my Ulta Beauty tray and I'm just going to put it in here so that way I can mix the Velvetizer in with it. So I'm just going to take the foundation and do about 2.5 pumps. So I have the foundation in there. And then it says to do the Velvetizer, you take about a dime size of the product, and as you can see it comes with 4 little sifters there with the UD. So I'm going to get about a dime size of the product into my hand, and I have about that much in my hand. So I am just going to simply put this into this. So I'm going to put the Velvetizer into the foundation itself. And that's what I'm doing here. And the powder is so soft and velvety to touch, and it's just, it's like heaven when you touch it. And I'm taking just a brush that I don't really use, and I am just going to simply mix the powder into the foundation here. And it pretty much is just absorbed right into the foundation. Trying to get it where you guys can see, but I can also see kind of what I'm doing here at the same time. So just so I can see to make sure that all the powder is mixed in, I'm just going to kind of go down where I can see it. It's almost like the powder just kind of disappears instantly as soon as you mix the foundation into it. So I imagine you can use the Velvetizer with any foundation that you have, but since it does recommend you to use the Urban Decay with it, I wanted to use my Urban Decay just kind of as a first impression with it. And there you can see it's mixed in very nice. So with that being said, I'm going to take my beauty blender. I'm using my L'Oreal Beauty Blender today, and I'm just wiping all of the excess from the brush onto my beauty blender, and I'm going to go in and just dab the beauty blender right into the foundation and just go in like I normally do with my foundation and go from there, and let's see how this applies. So I'm going to kind of try and do it where you guys can see how I'm applying it, and I do have my mirror off to the side. So it doesn't really feel any different than how I normally do apply my Urban Decay foundation. And everyone that watches my channel knows that my Urban Decay is my go-to for full coverage, full glam. And I just absolutely love it. I'm just going to kind of dot my foundation everywhere where I normally do put it, so that way I can just kind of blend it out. I just kind of want to blend it all in to make sure that I get everything covered. It does seem like it's doing a little bit more coverage, which I have absolutely no problem with. You guys know that I am fine with being a full coverage gal. It does seem to dry down a little bit quicker. I had a little bit extra here in the pan and I don't really want to waste it, so I'm just going to kind of go in with a little extra here. I usually do about 1.5 pumps and I did about 2 tonight. So I'm just going to spread that in and make sure that I get the coverage. But I wanted to make sure that I had enough foundation there for the velvetizer. If you hear like a licking noise, my only female cat is she's sitting up here on my table and she's kind of decided to groom herself. So I do apologize for that. And I am taking it down my neck and blending it back into my ears just a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, I did use almost all of that foundation there. So I'm going to leave that off to the side because there's not really a whole lot left there. But what I am noticing, it did dry down a lot faster. I have a really bad blemish right here. I don't know what I did. I did something in the middle of the night. And I don't know if I was trying to pop like a pimple coming up on or what. But upon the first layer of application, that covered it instantly. I mean, like that, it was covered. And even without the velvetizer in it, it doesn't cover it right away. And it is very smooth. And I don't get that with just the Urban Decay foundation by itself. I'm liking that. So let me go ahead and do my concealer, so then I can set my face with it, because it does say that you can set your face. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of concealing today. I just kind of want to do a first impression with it and just kind of see how that works. And we'll go from there. So I'm just using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I am in shade Light. I've been liking this one just kind of for a light coverage day. I could have used the Tarte Shape Tape today, seeing as I am doing a full coverage, but I just kind of grabbed that one. Don't know why. I did do a light neutral look on my eyes today. I tried out a new palette. I did the the Makeup Revolution Naked Chocolate Bar. And that was the first time I did use that palette. And it is very pigmented. Not a whole lot of fallout when you apply it. So I do like that. And it's very easy to work with. But I'm trying to do a couple of videos because as I'm filming this one, it is Tuesday the 5th, and my mom and I are supposed to be leaving here Thursday night on the 7th around midnight to go up to Pennsylvania to surprise my aunt. She will be 100 on the 8th, and she has no clue that we're going up there. So we're trying to kind of get prepared to doing that. And from what I've seen, the Beauty Blender does not work with picking up the Velvetizer to set it. So you want to go in with a type of a brush. And usually what I use to set my powder and my foundation is the Wet n Wild brush. And it's just kind of like a blush brush, or, you know, I use this for setting my face, and sometimes I even use it for my bronzer. So I'm just going to take this and dip into the Velvetizer and see how this works. And it does pick up pretty decent, so you can see the white powder there. So I'm going to go ahead and try this now. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, if the camera's picking it up or not. It is a little powdery, so you do want to watch that when applying it. You know, kind of dust off the excess. Like I said, I was curious to see how it applied with the foundation, and then also kind of as a setting powder on top. I may be doing a double whammy, or it may be kind of good. Okay, so that is my complete face powdered and set with the Velvetizer, and also the Velvetizer in my foundation. And oh my goodness, I am loving it. My skin looks airbrushed. It is not set in my smile lines. Wow, that is amazing, guys. Of course, you know, my skin is just one tone right now. I don't have blush on, I don't have bronzer. I was just wanting to do a first impression basically of the Velvetizer, and it is so soft. So my first impression of this is amazing. I absolutely love this. It is definitely worth the money. I think it's like $34, I believe, but like I said, I did get an amazing deal on this. I got a sale and I got it for about $20 off. So, you know, there's always sales going on. Sometimes Ulta even has like 5 times the points when you purchase Urban Decay products. But I have, like you saw, I did it the first time with it in my foundation and also just as a setting powder. So I have to try it yet still with just in my foundation and just as a setting powder. But doing the double together, I really do love it. So I highly, highly recommend this product. I still probably will use some of my other setting powders and my other foundations. And of course, I'm going to try it with my other foundations that I do use, such as my L'Oreal and my CoverGirl. I'm going to try it with those and just see how it blends with the different foundations. And I will keep you guys noted or updated in the description box when I wear those foundations and I use this product with those foundations as well. But as a first impression, I really love this. It is so silky, so soft. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin at all. And it is It is so amazing, so beautiful. I mean, the lights make my skin look lighter, but it's just, it is a beautiful product. So I highly recommend this product. If you have not tried it, go out and try it. Yes, it is a higher end and expensive product, but you don't use a lot. I mean, I still have quite a bit in there from when I started the video, so I think it is well worth the product. You do get 8 grams or 0.28 ounces. It is a translucent mix in medium. So it's just the one shade. You don't have to worry about picking out a different shade. It's just translucent. So like I said, I'm going to try it with other foundations, and I'm also going to try it just as a setting powder. And I will keep you guys posted on those thoughts and those impressions as well. So let me know what you guys think of this and comment in the section below. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. So until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of it. And until then, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. Have a great evening.